in your state in Tennessee. So what we want you to do at this time, sir.
Yeah, tell me what I need to do. I'm a little concerned about getting the washer and dryer in my, like, up into my apartment complex. But other than that, I'm excited about the 2.5 million.
All right, sir. You're gonna receive it today, sir.
And the money's coming today?
Yes, sir. Because the UPS delivery team, sir, they in Tennessee with your money at this time with the Homeland Securities and also the IRS guys and 2 lawyers. Because they're the one gonna make it over to your resident today with your check.
So I'm at work right now. Are you telling me I should just go home and wait on this money? I don't know. I'm surprised. I'm in shock, and I'm very excited, but I'm in shock.
All right, sir. So as I say to you at this time, you could make it home, or you want to know, let you know what to do. So you
Yeah, please, just very simply tell me what I need to do right now because I'm shaking.
All right, sir. The only thing you require to do so you could receive your prize is only go to the Walmart. Either you could find either a Western Union or a Money Grand, so you could pick up your receipt for only $299 today, sir. So we could get your check delivered to you.
All right, so I have to go. So what you're saying is I need to go to a Walmart right now, and I mean $399 is nothing if I've won $2.5 million. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Let's get this done. Right. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, but listen, sir, remember your $399, sir, it's going to reimburse back to you today.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, yeah, go ahead.
So the only thing you need to do at this time, sir, is only what the UPS delivery team get to you with the Homeland Securities and also the IRS guide. They require you to see your driver's license with your payment receipt in your hand. So do you ever use the Western Union before, sir?
I use the Western Union. I have an uncle who lives in Phoenix, Arizona, and sometimes he needs a little extra money. He has a couple of kids, then they don't get fed as much as we think they need to do, and he's my cousin, and so I have to, I like to try to keep the family situation okay, but sometimes he asks me to send him $200 or $300 every once in a while to the Western Union out there. And what's interesting is it lands sometimes he has to go all the way to Tucson. You know the difference between Tucson and Phoenix? It's not that far of a drive, but it's kind of a drive for him because he doesn't have a car that works really well, and the kids, they have to eat. So so I send him the money, and it arrives at the Western Union in Tucson, and he has to go out there and pick it up, and so it's inconvenient sometimes. But yeah, sometimes I use the Western Union for that. I also have she's not really my grandmother, but she's kind of a grandmother, figure to me. She lives in McCormick, Georgia. And there's a Walmart there, and inside that Walmart there's a Western Union, and I've sent her money before too, and I've also picked up money from a Western Union in Chattanooga when my dad was alive. He's not alive anymore, but sometimes he would send me money, $200 or $300 at a time to that Western Union in Chattanooga at Signal Mountain, and I would go over there and I would pick that up sometimes. But I think 3 times I've only used the Western Union, so is that good?
As I say to you at this time, sir, so what time you could leave work, sir? Because as I say, the UPS delivery team, they in Tennessee with your check right now, so they only waiting on you to pick up your receipt for the $399.
Right.
So as I say to you at this time, sir, do you have a pen and a paper?
I do have a pen and paper. Yeah, let me write down this information. I'm sorry, I didn't even get your name. What was your name?
I'm getting a call from the Benefits Bureau of Investigation, so I just want you to hold the line for me, please.
You're getting a call?
Right. So I just want you to hold the line, okay?
I mean, I don't know what's happening. I'm just in shock, but I will hold the line.
All right, just hold on, sir. All right.
DAVID, Dave Davidis?
And my telephone number is 1-876.
1-876.
788.
7434. 7434. Okay.
And my roaming number, this is the company roaming number, which is 150 Okay.
Yeah, 1505
404
404
6875.
6875. All right.
All right, sir. So I'm going to continue, sir. What we require you to do at this time, sir, we're just going to ask you some simple question here.
Yeah, please. I'm ready to answer these simple questions.
All right. Do you American citizen by birth or by marriage?
Yeah, I was born in I wasn't born in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I was born in Johnson City, Tennessee, but I moved around a lot as a kid. I lived in Abingdon, Virginia. I lived in Greenville, Tennessee. I lived in Bristol, Tennessee, and Bristol, Virginia. It's weird because it's right on the state line, and so half of the city is in Tennessee, and then half of the city is in Virginia. And I moved to Chattanooga when I was 18, and I've been here ever since, just, living life, just trying to be an honest worker. And this is really life-changing money for me. And I don't have dirty clothes, so the washer and dryer is going to really help.
All right, I understand. So just like I say to you, sir, and how old are you now? Do you over the age of 55 to 69?
Say that again. What was the question?
I said, how old are you now? Do you over the age of 65 to 69?
Am I over the age of 65 to 69? Yeah, I am. I'm 66 years old.
Oh, you're 66, right? And what work you do at this time, sir?
I'm retired. Like I said, I'm a retired man. I spent many years working at a local factory. We made ball bearing joints for various cars and different. We worked for a little while on weed eaters, but that fell through. That wasn't funny at all. I lost a couple of fingers when I was working on the weed eaters, and they moved me off to a desk job where I finished out my career. But yeah, I've just been retired. My wife passed away a few years ago, and I've been living on Social Security. It's been rough.
Okay, I understand. And just like I say to you, sir, do you have your own home, your own land, or you rent?
Yeah, I own 3 acres. It is in foreclosure right now. The bank's threatening to take it away, but I've got a couple of horses. I have a chicken coop that they lay eggs every morning, and I crack them and I cook them in my cast iron skillet my grandmother used to own, and so it's been passed down through several generations. God rest her soul. But I do own it. It's in foreclosure, so this 2.5 million is really going to help. I'm down to just walking around money right now. So this is really going to help. And like I said, I have dirty clothes.
Okay, sir. So just like I say to you at this time, sir, the only thing you need to do at this time so we could get your check delivered to you is only to pick up your receipt at the Western Union. And how far is the Western Union away from you at this time?
I reckon if I get in my I get in my truck, I could be down there. I got in the next 20 minutes. I say if traffic's okay. Which Walmart am I going to? Just any Western Union?
Yes, you could go there in the Western Union, sir. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to provide you with the name. You're going to have the $399 registered to, sir.
Yeah. I like I said, you're telling me that I won $2.5 million in a washer and dryer, and I'm thinking $399 is nothing. If I could give that to you. I'll give it to you twice. I don't care.
Yes, sir. So just like I said, sir, what I'm going to do, I'm going to provide you with the merchant banker name now.
Okay.
You could have it sent to you so you can pick up your receipt.
Absolutely. Yeah, you just give me the information. I'm ready to do this. This is, again, life-changing money for me. I don't know if I told you, but I have a farm, like just 3 acres, and we have horses and chickens on that farm. And sometimes I wake up in the morning, the rooster crows and wakes me up at dawn. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing the next day. I don't know how I'm going to make ends meet. And I'm
all right, sir. All right. So what I want to say to you, sir, we want to get this money delivered to you before 5 o'clock today, sir. So we just want you to go to pick up your receipt, and you just try to reach me back at my number when you have your receipt in your hand.
Oh, yeah.
For your $399.
All right, I'm going to
have the thing.
So I'm just going to go right now.
Right, so I'm going to provide you with the name you're going to have it sent to, sir.
Okay.
It's Chardon. It's spelled CHARDUN.
Okay, Chardon. Sounds like that. Sounds like that toilet paper, the fancy toilet paper that I buy. That Charmin. You know, you heard of that?
Right, it's spelled Chardun.
Chardon. Yeah, but what I'm saying is the D. If you took the D out and just put an M in there, and then the U and put an I in there, it would be a lot like that toilet paper with the bear on it. You know that toilet? Are you?
I understand. So what do you have there, sir? What do you have there?
I have Chardon, Schardun, and your name is Mr. John Davis. I'm going to go to the Western Union of my choice, and I'm going to pick up. I'm going to send you $399, and I'm going to call you when it's shipped in.
Right. You're going to send us your Chardon, and you're going to have the last name. It's McLean. It's spelled McLean. So you're going to have Chardon McLean, all right? Spelled McLean, all right?
Okay, Chardon McLean. McLean.
How you spell it?
Chardun-McLean. Chardon McLean.
Right. So it's McLean.
Right.
All right? So you have Chardon McLean, right? And what you're going to have? You're going to have Toronto, Ontario. All right? You know to spell Toronto, Ontario? Canada.
I don't. Will you spell it for me? I think it's TARNTIO, comma Ontario.
It's
P.
Toronto.
I've heard of Toronto. I've never heard of Toronto. Is it Toronto? Is that different than Toronto?
No, it's Toronto. It's Toronto.
It's Canada. It's Canada. Yeah. Yeah.
Toronto.
No. Toronto.
All right.
I got it, man.
So what you have there now?
Your name is Mr. John Davis.
Right.
Yeah. What else?
And you have Chardon McLean, right?
Yeah, I've got Chardon McLean, and you're in Toronto, Canada.
Right. So what you're gonna do with that name that I provide to you, Chardon McLean, that is the person. You're gonna have the $399 registered to, sir, at the Western Union.
Yeah.
So you can pick up your receipt, sir. So as I say to you, how long it would take you to go to pick up your receipt, sir, and get back home, so we could get your check delivered to you?
If I go right now, I'll be gone about 20 minutes. I'll go up here to the Western Union, and I will put in this Chardon McLean, Toronto, Canada, and then I will come back home, and I say around 1 o'clock. How about 1 p.m. 1 Eastern time?
All right, sir. So as I say to you at this time, sir, we want you to make it now, sir, because we have to get this money delivered to you before. I realize.
Look, I realize what you're doing. It's just a great service. And you said you were from Publishers Clearinghouse, right?
Right, sir. Right. Yes, sir. It's Mr. John Davis.
Mr. John Davis.
Right. You don't remember speaking with me?
I don't recall. Are you picking me up to go vote later? You're from the church and you're going to take me to vote?
Sure, I'm from the Publishers Clearinghouse. I was just speaking to you.
Matt. What? From the money plate? The money place?
It's the Publishers Clearinghouse, sir.
That's the one where they take the checks to the door with the people?
Right.
I've seen it on Ed McMahon. He was on the Johnny Carson show. He used to go, remember him? He would go, he had balloons, and he would show up on the door with a bunch of people, and they would...
Sir, listen. Are you going to pick up your receipt, or are you not going to do it?
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you?
Have a nice day. Bye. Have a nice day.
Who is this?